I could feel a sneeze coming. I could feel it. It was like just as I transitioned, it was just like I could feel it coming in the air tonight. But hello everybody. It is quite cold actually today. Surprising. Well, not surprising. We're reaching like close to the end of October, so it's gonna get colder. What? Oh, buddy. Ralph's. Okay. Ralph's on the floor right now. The cat. He's a white cat. He's like bobbed down, stretched out. I don't have the heating on for a bit, because in British homes we have boilers to keep, not radiators to keep our houses warm. All right, buddy. And he's obviously near there, catching up the warmth, aren't you? Okay. But anyway, my sleep is still fucked at the moment. Like, I actually woke up at like 6 in the morning. I tried to go back to sleep, but as soon as it was like 7, I was just like, I'm gonna get up. Because for those who don't know, which I haven't clipped out the full discussion about my sleeping problems, which I will, because due to the sleeping problems, I don't have energy as much and I'm forgetting stuff. I keep waking up during the night, feeling uncomfortable in the bed that shouldn't feel uncomfortable. Saw the doctors, then saw a sleep therapist, was working, wasn't working. Seeing them again, but I'm on a waiting list to see them again, so I'm still waiting on that. I'm still going to try different things still, so we'll see how things go. But today, also, and I haven't got a chance to like fiddle around with the subtitles yet as well. But today we're going to be playing Genshin Impact because obviously there's a new update, which means new story stuff. And actually, like, I think the Might-Krai one, like, story-wise, might actually be my favorite because I'm like really. I think it's because we're getting closer to like the main thread of the plot of them finding the sibling. It's just like, ooh, what's gonna be next? But before we do that, there's one. Also, I got the tracking working today. There's a tweet I saw. I saw this because someone I followed retweeted this. I believe was Lady Pixel Heart or Pixel. She's an artist and a VTuber, and she retweeted this. And I just feel like this is one of those like reminders I think people need to remember when it comes to content creation, because I've talked about this enough times, but I figured I'll show this, which is viewer counts does not define you. Engagement is not a one-to-one react, and comments and God, my brain went complete. I started good, but yeah, like this is one of the things I always talk about, like with content creation. It is one of the things I hate the most that has been a mentality for the past decade. I think it's because of the clout chasing dickheads have taken over in this space, that your value of your content is your viewership, and it isn't. Like, the point of content creation is make something that you enjoy making, no matter what. If it's something silly, something amazing, if you've got a great idea, just, and where's the Charlotte Buff? Just do it. Don't worry about the oh, is it going to get this amount of views? Is it going to get this amount of followers or stuff like that? It is a crutch that you need to get rid of, because it's going to stop you from making anything. When I clip stuff from the stream, I don't clip it because I'm expecting to get tons of views and tons of followers to this. I clip it because it's either it was an interesting conversation we had, and I want to share that conversation with more people to see, or it was there's a funny moment and I want to make someone laugh. As long as one person sees it, that's good enough for me. Because one of my philosophies with content creation is aim for 1, not 1 million. Content Twitch, I don't even want to ever gets 1 million views, because you can't. If you constantly try to like measure your worth based on views, you're gonna get depressed. I should know it's one of the things that kind of like stopped me from doing why I left doing YouTube content as well when I left Let's Play stuff. But I thought it was just another constant reminder that just do stuff, and as long as you're doing it because you think it's gonna be fun, do it. Don't worry about the views and the counts. There's no rhyme or it's not a good way of look out on content creation, because I've seen people like will have like 50 views and think they're failing because they look at other people who have like 100 who have over 1,000, and I'm not hitting those numbers, so therefore I'm failing. No, you're not. As long as someone is watching, you're doing good, because it's better to have none. It's better to have one than none. It's better to have someone seeing the stuff you see than having none at all. That's when it's bad. But also, it's not going to happen immediately. Like, a good example of this is when I put up, like I said, even when I do shorts, I don't expect them to get a lot of views. I expect at least to see one person watch it. Okay, cool. But sometimes I'll post something. Like a good example was like last week, where I posted a short on Tuesday, and it got like, I think like 100. But then some reason through like Saturday and Sunday, it was getting like 30 to 50 views per 2 hours. And now that video is sitting at 1,500. I didn't expect that to happen, but it did. And that was cool. But I don't expect it to happen the next time or the next time. What I expect is at least someone to see it. And that's good enough. A reason to do stuff. Do it also for fun. Like, do it because you enjoy it, not because... So I'm getting distracted by the cat now. He's a sleepy boy. But enough of that. Let's play Genshin now. Because, like I said, I think a lot of new people get too, you know, they listen to a bunch of like assholes act like know what they're talking about when it comes to like growth and stuff, and and about content creation and what have you. When they're not, when the key thing is just make something, just make it. Like how as long as the aspect of making it is because you think it would be fun, then you should do it. If you have an idea like, oh, this would be fun to do, then do it. Yeah. Enough of that. Let's get this started. Oh yeah. Where am I? I know they've got that new mode they've added on here. I did try a bit of it, off stream. It's neat. I'm still trying to like work out what the purpose of it is. Besides, like, yeah, it's a multiplayer mode. It's basically they took like because the when they did do like multiplayer timed events, they were always a lot of fun, and being able to just and when they were gone, I was like, oh man, I kind of want to play more of them. But then there's the aspect of how much you're gonna get tired of it, because I don't really care about cosmetics. Sky's the only game that made me actually somewhat care, but like you basically, for those who don't know, before we probably get into this, they've added a new mode where you have your own custom character, and you can, from what I've seen for it, you play a bunch of like mini games against players and other people, and then you level up and you can unlock cosmetics, or you can pay for cosmetics. Your character can be used in the main game, but it's like, if you already got like better characters, why would you need to? You know, it feels like a really weird, because it has its own separate like in-game currency and stuff, and it's like completely separate from this. It's basically just their multiplayer mode. So we'll just watch this. We'll see how it goes. One thing I will say, at least they didn't try and rewrite the entire main story to fill it in. Like Infinite Nikki. At least it's like, hey, even when you start, it says you need to play this chapter because you have more context. When the cutscene played, if I never played that specific act or story, you still wouldn't be out of the loop, because it basically explains everything you need to know about having to play it. So at least they did that. At least they didn't forcefully change the story or try to make it you had to play a lot of the story to actually except for the item that allows you to go to that world. Other than that, it's just like, oh, okay, you wouldn't, at least me personally, wouldn't feel out of the loop if you had not played that specific chapter, because it really much explains the Hex witches and them creating their own worlds, and one wanting to create its own sort of thing. I was half expecting Paimon to say something. I mean, I can show you what I did for mine at the moment. What's the best way of doing this? Probably, yeah. No, that's not it. That's not what I wanted. Like, as far as like costumes goes. Would he be in here? No, it wouldn't, would it? No. I'm all over the place. There, character. The one that says character on it. There we go. Should be at the bottom here. Which they give you the male and female version. But yeah, that's just actually it. Nothing special. That's the outfit I chose, because it was somewhat close to what this looks like. But it's like, I'm like, because it's level 20, and I'm assuming it levels up as like playing the other world. But it's just like, I'm trying to like, is it just another way of them making money or something? Like, I'm trying to like ponder why it exists. But for now, let's focus on the main story for now. I don't know why I'm in Mondstadt, actually. I guess I just left it now. Because that's what we're here for. Well, at least I am. That's the stuff I care about. Because I've said this before, I don't really care that. Wait, I think I've actually got some for. Do I have? I do have. No, I almost have enough for a roll. Because I already got Farina, so if we manage to get a roll, but enough to do a free roll, we'll probably roll for her. Oh, and also got a little robot thing. That was for like the 5-year anniversary.
It's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town. Still no news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off to? If only he was gone for good. But with all all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
Gee, you think?
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon?
No, it's someone else, actually.
Mr. Flint has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
The wild hunt? Oh, uh-oh. We better get over there, right away!
Or we can take our time.
Come on, let's go!
I think I'm noticing something now, and I won't fiddle around with it too much. I think I need to, like, let the time between it disappearing be a little shorter. Because when I stop, it lingers there for, like, what feels like a minute. Maybe. Like I said, I will be working out how these subtitles work and stuff. I might even try different fonts when I get a chance. North. Okay, I didn't remotely get a chance to capture. Get down. Alrighty then. Let's go and find Flint's. Oh, excuse me. I haven't even had lunch yet, which obviously, as usual, I will have lunch as we. Oh, we're pretty much somewhat near. We're starting off with a great start. Where he is? Oh, he's in here, is he? Of course it would be. Oh no, it's not. I thought it was going to the inn or something. Well, that's not Dory though. Because, like, thinking about the cosmetic thing again, like, the witches, the thing they're doing for, like, Halloween looks neat. But, like, oh, there's a land across the... That must be me accidentally triggering a fucking side mission again, because that should be voiced, right? There shouldn't be any reason for it not to be voiced. But that would be cool if it was on the Traveler. Like, can you imagine if Paimon also had a matching outfit? Imagine Paimon in a little witch's outfit. It looks fucking adorable. Because I've wanted the main character to have changeable outfits, but no, we'll just create a whole other, like, side character for that. Like, if Zenless can do that, why not this? That's what I say. Oh, there's the whole gang.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all.
Oop.
This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
I know that feeling. Ha!
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
He's not seriously still getting stronger? What's his endgame here?
Yeah, that is kind of annoying looking at. Maybe I can actually... Can I do this live, or do I have to stop the stream? Right. Oh, wait, I just realized I opened the edit tool for it. I forget it shoves it on the other fucking monitor. Because I'm going to do this now, because like we've got Saturday to try and like finish this. I never realized how kind of a little bit annoying that is. Let's see. 'Cause I know there's like a rate of like how long it stays up. Alright, see, I got it for 15 seconds. 15.7. Let's put that for, let's say, 10. Then save. Is that good? No, that still feels too long. Go with 5 seconds then. Because I think 5 seconds might be enough. But 5, save. I mean, yeah, I think that might be better. I'll keep fiddling as we do.
Everyone's here already.
No, it's still, that feels like it's long. It still
So,
seems longer than
what's going
that.
on?
Yeah, because I have thought about maybe like with this, to have it like maybe just above their subtitles or below, because it could work down here actually. because but then it's like, how much of the dialogue is going to creep over that? We'll try down here. We'll try for Genshin have it down here for the time being, because I don't think there's going to be anything other than that. That might actually work a little bit better.
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence. That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the Crystonite itself is physically intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
And we're sure that Rerir did this.
That's to go with the bondage look on him, straps.
Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
You don't know, it could be someone else.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reiki of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered
The 5th of
Rerir
November.
just after regaining his body? There wasn't a shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
Well, I remember it well.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him.
Nothing else matters.
Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Might-Krai, waiting for his chance to strike?
It'd be fun if it.
Even chillier.
Would be fun if he's just right behind us. Like just all right, what's up?
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Boy, because he's not fully complete.
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows.
What? What's the matter, buddy? Who knows that?
Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
Beats me.
Someone's helping him, obviously. What are you doing, buddy? Aw.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality. It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
Maybe he's playing with Legos. That's what he's doing. He's just building Legos.
Actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time, like he had zero interest in talking to us.
Oh,
There are
I
many
wasn't paying
unanswered
attention. Sorry.
questions here.
He's been so
He could be
adorable.
right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark.
Yeah, you want, buddy? Okay, buddy? Come on my lap. Hello there, handsome boy, aren't you? Sure. Aren't you? Come on my lap? Let's see if I can get him to come on my lap again. Come on my lap? That's it. No, he's not interested. Come on my lap. He doesn't want attention all of a sudden. Which always, does he want attention or does he want food? Because usually when he's being affectionate, it's his way of saying, I want food, actually.
Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Rahir of Solnari before all this. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Might-Krai, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him. So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. And if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look.
Don't know. He lets me know when he's done being petty. He'll bite me. Not hard. He'll just give a little nibble and stuff. And it's like, I'm done. I'm overstimulated. That's longer. That's as long as he's gone with being petted without wanting to bite me.
Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us. And we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone...
We'd be fucked.
Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
Get some more help. Call in some favors. We know several fucking gods at this point. Well, some are former gods, but still.
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki.
Yeah.
Somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla. One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting that these 2 locations are quite far apart. To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
Oh. Sorry, because I'm never certain how long is up. You know how I said that I hate that that Genshin will have 2 acts and both of them will be like 4 hours, close to 4 hours each, and that's like 8 hours, and not everyone has that time, and then on top of events and stuff. I was just looking. I found a video that has both in one, and this first act is about 2 hours, but then the next one is about... It's all in one video. Which is Act 4, which we'll be doing next week. 4 hours. So at least the first act isn't 4 hours. So the second act, the fourth act is. But still, that's a lot. 6 hours is still a lot, though. But at least it's a little less than before. But frankly, it's weird. There isn't any events at the moment. Because there might be like in the coming weeks. Most of the other stuff outside the story stuff is just their new mode. Because like I said, when they do those like those live streams going through, I don't watch them because I like to go in blind, not knowing anything, because it makes that more fun and exciting.
I agree. We should split up. Right now, Rarir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
No, it wasn't.
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here. And if we do run into Rarir, what then? That's when you follow the 3rd rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind. with the flow? I don't know. Did I? Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Yeah, we've got loads of help we could find.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rerir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go.
Let's get our butts moving, huh? The fuck's that noise? I think like a ring, ring. Oh, that mic's not bugging. Oh. Okay. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, fuck! Didn't mean to fucking do that. Fuck! Didn't mean to close it. I meant to go here, fast travel. There we go. So my brain's trying to do the mental math because I should probably find one separately because the entire video has both acts and it's 6 hours. The first one finishes
Any
around
leads?
2 hours and 22 minutes, and if the entire video is 6 hours, then the rest of it would be about 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours and 12 minutes or something.
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost.
Ghost! Kind of appropriate for
It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
Once he finally just pops up. Alright, you say that. Hi, I'm here. Time for an ass kicking.
So, you guys didn't find anything either? Not loving the word either. How about you, Flints?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone.
I was gonna say he's dead.
Almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
Yeah, I just double checked. Yeah, so Act 4 will be out 4 hours.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
Which will be longer for me because of the in between talking and toilet breaks and such. That's why this is 2 streams, because I know we won't get through 2 hours today.
Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
All we can do now is hope that Aino and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rerir. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one!
It's very funny if he just does show up. Oh, shit! She jinxed it!
He's actually here? I didn't mean it, I swear!
Yeah, you silly girl, you jinxed it!
No, it's coming from...
My ass.
Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Oh, Moon Maiden.
Let's get over there, quick!
The girl has got her toesies out. Oh, we even get cutscene.
Why is he attacking the damn select? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane.
In the membrane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here.
On it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness. Felindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out.
That's just a scratch. It's just a scratch. Let's go Super Saiyan! Use instant. I just realized how Dragon Ball this was. This guy was using fucking Frieza's death beam, and then we just used instant transmission. Fucking awesome,
Find
man.
them, even if it means turning this place to ashes.
That was too close.
For comfort.
Oh, we barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
By doing 1,000 push-ups and 100 squats in a 10-mile to run. Was that it? I can't remember. Was it like well, no, wasn't it 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and a 10-mile kilometer run? He's one of the 5 sinners.
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
And I noticed your mouth wasn't moving.
I have a question.
Oh god. So triggered every time I hear that. If you're a small VTuber, you know what I mean.
When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about? We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived. Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Well, what I'm shedding on this light is that I'm fucking hungry now. I'm gonna go and grab my lunch. I don't know how some streamers can do this. How they can stream for hours on end and not eat anything. I'm hungry as fuck now. I'm so hungry I could eat a... Well, there's no horses here. I don't know why I was making that joke. She's a fucking deer. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back. I think definitely with the subtitles when we're playing games, I'll do case by case where the if it's like this with text boxes and with subtitles, whereabouts they would be, so that my words aren't overlapping them. It's very rare I get hungry this quick, though. I just had a fucking thought. I've been trying to, when I put these on YouTube, I try and put like timestamps, and I think I didn't actually do. Yes, I feel like. No, I did do them. I was just trying to think if I actually did the timestamps or not for them. Anyway, I've got my lunch as usual. Mute myself, so you don't have to hear me crunching the munch. I don't know if it does, because sometimes when I look at the levels, because I got a filter that takes out background noises, and sometimes it doesn't seem to show up. But it's always that case of it's just better to still mute myself. Because definitely when I crunch on the apple, you're gonna hear that. But yeah, usually I don't start feeling this hungry until like closer to 12, but for some reason I'm just like really hungry now.
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Wait, she's the Moon Goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
No shit.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon. And just many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you, and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on. But, right now, devising a counter-strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
A counter-strategy? We don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Might-Krai undetected. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
Come on, you hold it. You need to hold it. You hold it together. I think I made that joke before. I don't care. It's still funny.
Running is our only option. Huh? You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle. Well, I mean, yeah, but still. It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape. Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait? Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. What is it, Loma? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needn't ask me to stay. We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style. Yeah, we can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
Sorry, there was a bit of sandwich in my hair with bread. Also, wouldn't it be funny if she just turns around? I can read your thoughts, by the way.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
Rivers' true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
Kutar, I know why you left the Frostmoon Scion so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frostmoon Scions need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family. You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now. Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the Moon Goddess?
Yeah, it's called instant transmission.
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake, cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The three moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength. The three moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other two. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the... It's the Wild Hunt! Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
And I guess I've got to finish this apple later.
See how those Wild Hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party.
Oh.
Which means Rerir won't be far behind.
Oh, we're not fighting yet then.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
Oh fuck! I was thinking, oh, I want to eat the apple, but never mind.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Oh, they just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Rear's closing in on
Oh
us.
shit!
We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's house to escape! This goes on much longer.
So I had a mouthful of apples, so I was thinking, oh, I guess we're not going to have to fight. But no, we're. Gee, crickets, a lot going on here.
Preparing for dust up.
Oh wait, fuck.
Ultimatum protocol.
We do it. Is it the man? It is! I already know what it looks like. I've had it spoiled, unfortunately. I tried because I wanted to save what he looked like until in the game, but no. You have to.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Start to joculate all over the internet because no. Logically, everyone's played this now, so fucking whatever. Even if it's showing their thingies, still some people like to not know until they play the game.
How are you? Uncle Varka! You're back from Amspartnir?
But uncle, it's one of those things. Are they related, or is it more like she sees him as an uncle?
Oh, you're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Seems fit all like this. It's really cool. He looks like such a badass. I guess they've taken some design ideas from Zenless because I think this is the first time we've had a character that looks this jacked as fuck. Like, I mean, Wise was a bit buff. He's like, boy, tank, kind of like Monoto.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
I've done eating for now.
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Might-Krai, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network.
Ooh, does that mean we might see some more? Return some Mondstadt characters? North Intelligence Network?
AKA the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Might-Krai, but they've got contacts in every nation. As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure. Anyway, where were we? Folks from Might-Krai should be pretty familiar with me by now, but I believe this is the first time we've met.
Yep.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
I mean, I'm only just assuming because they both have blonde hair, but I wonder if her and Jean are like related, it's her older brother or something. Because they do look like they could be related.
We've heard all about you. This meeting's been a long time coming.
Yeah, like 5 years.
You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
Younger? How he looks? Well, I mean, what's she expecting him to be like an old geezer or something? Like being in his like 60s or something? I mean, he's not that young. To me, he looks like he's like maybe mid 30s. I mean, that is young, but that's not like young when I think when someone says young.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet.
Oh, so he isn't young. He just looks very youthful for his age. He's got big ass eyebrows though.
Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsfartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off.
Like he's jacked as fuck though. He's just like his leg is like. I thought. He's like almost like the size of absolute Batman. He's ginormous.
My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
Yeah, but I'm sure you're gonna explain it still.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Because he sees you as a threat?
I mean, he is the Grand Master.
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Power of a god?
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Might-Krai? Why has the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
We have an orb shoved up our ass.
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this Wild Hunt activity in Might-Krai is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners.
That pretty much summarizes it up.
Oh, that's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt, and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next.
Got a point there.
And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable.
I am inevitable.
But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
Yes. With the moon orb up my ass.
A new variable? You mean us?
Oh, but not Bob. Jesus Christ. This is what sometimes... now you get to see what I see when I look at the closed captions of how fucking ridiculous it is at recognizing the in words I say.
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rerir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere.
And the nuts, just kick him in the nuts. Square, full force, hard as I can, right in his junk.
That said, while Ino was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast.
Just a hunch. This is just a hunch because it just clicked into my head. There's only one person I could see would want to help us with something like one of the five sinners, and it might be Stain. Stain, is that how you pronounce his name? I hope so, because I want to hear Louis Lowenfold again. Because obviously last time he appeared, the strike had only just ended, and so not everything was fully voiced again. Because that's just thinking, like, yeah, because who would have that kind of power and means to do that? And it might make sense to be him.
I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Might-Krai and Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Haha!
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves.
Ah, so no help from Mondstadt then.
Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself?
No, like I said, he's probably got someone helping him.
The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Might-Krai of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rarier. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Might-Krai's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rarier in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina? 3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious.
Yeah, I should not start singing Linkin Park. Because Iridescent's the name of a song. No one wants to hear my bad singing again. No.
They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
It's up my butt.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
The iridescent moon, the last piece in the puzzle.
No. I don't want. No, I shouldn't sing. I have enough people with my singing. Do you feel cold and lost in desperation? Do you get... No, I'm stopping. We don't need to hear me fucking sing. So it's just the word iridescent, because there's a name of a Linkin... I'm pretty sure that's a name of a Linkin Park song, and it just pops into my head every time I hear the word iridescent.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
Alright, time to find the iridescent moon. The fact that also that song was used for Transformers Dark of the Moon doesn't help as well, so we've also got the moon part of it.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
I don't know. Start searching.
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
Ah, that place again. That old chestnut. They got bombarded last time I checked.
Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yeah.
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
I will go with her.
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rarier's end goal.
Probably, like I said, probably the I want to become a god situation.
As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari.
Maybe could. I don't know. I was trying to think of a funny joke related to moons, but I couldn't think of anything.
The Wild Hunt has plagued Might-Krai for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kutar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Might-Krai has a clue, and she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
She heard me.
Yep. She's got cat-like ears.
Boss! What are you doing here?
Just chilling. She was getting down and dirty with the Grand Master. That's what she was doing.
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details. Miss Neffer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rarier. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in Might-Krai. We can't do this without the Curatorium, but I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
They were chitty chat. I mean, she's not actually a cat, but she has like cat motifs with her. Kind of like, no, wait, she is a bird. I was gonna say her human form. I even forgot her name again. I know it's Cloud Retainer, but I forget her human form name. But that makes sense. She would have bird motifs if she's a bird originally.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Neffer?
She's an intelligence person. I think she probably given she would know.
Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Might-Krai without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of course I know where the meeting place is.
You mean?
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
Oh.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh?
Being left up to speed of what's been happening.
Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
Guess she's not helping us then.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
I don't know, potentially not dying?
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while. I don't work for free.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, you and I have always been polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming. If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
I keep feeling the need to sneeze. I can feel it like bobbling up in my nose, and then it completely goes down. It's annoying. Like, sneeze, damn it!
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a moon chanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my next few paychecks. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now.
Fuck, that scared the crap out
I'll
of
be
me.
gone for good, boss.
They changed the alert thing for jumping into a world. The color of it jump scared me because it's usually like not as noticeable.
If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please, I'm begging you.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehoda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again.
I'm sorry, I had to just notice that her boobs just went boing boing. I think maybe it's always been like this, but I just feel like they have been taking a little bit of design ideas from Zenless. I mean, it seems like it. Some of the recent character designs, especially with Llama as well.
Flins, that fragment that Rerir was after, do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
Sweet.
Shh. This is top secret information.
Shut the fuck up.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you, so we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time to make our move, so someone will have to stall him.
Most likely end up being Calabina.
I'm in for this part, no matter
Oh.
what.
Okay.
Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Oh wait, the fight.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing heroes. I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me.
Oh, that's actually a much smarter idea.
Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Might-Krai. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then. We'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed!
Oh shit, we can do like a cool like battle team map situation. This is, oh, I love it. Oh, I love the little. I was covering the loading screen. There was little like sketch drawings of all three of them. It was adorable.
Lady Damselette. Wait, and you two?
Yes,
What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau?
Just having a look around, you know. See what you got going on in here.
We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck. Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
Oh, I'd like to see you fucking try.
You really think that's gonna scare us off?
Damn straight, Paimon. Damn straight.
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Sandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us?
I can give you another dessert. Never mind.
Out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece.
Like I
Don't
said
even
before,
think about trying to get inside.
let them in. But nothing.
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No, my lady.
Milady.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
Centroni must be her other title or her real name. I wonder if she'll end up being a playable character, because most of the majority of the Harmagers have been, to be fair. Only so far 2 of them haven't. If I'm right.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time?
I think she probably is, because the fact that she's got like yellow in her color makes it an indication she's most likely going to be a geode user.
Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything. I promise it's nothing big. It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes. I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
Oh, shit! She's here?
What?
As a reminder, once again, I don't watch the streams they do announce and everything, because like I said, I like to go in dark not knowing anything, because it's much funner that way. And it says like character reveals like these to be more of a surprise than oh yeah, I knew situation.
Huh? You mean the knave?
I haven't seen her in ages.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Might-Krai?
I think I actually have her as well.
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Might-Krai are me and... What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Ooh. I'm gonna say a hunch here. She didn't want to speak to the knave. She just wanted to confirm what other Harmagers may or may not be there. And even though she didn't say who else is with her, she pretty much almost confirmed the only other Harbinger.
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon.
Maybe not then. Oh right, now it seems lost in thought, but she doesn't look surprised. She might know more than she's letting on. I don't understand. what I can't even say the name. Artichoke. Close enough. As to do with the iridescent moon marrow, but at this point I don't have a clue. But to go along with Carabina's plan.
Is that a no then?
We're not doing this to stop. We're doing this to stop.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
Got that smug.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
I think Carabina loves messing with the marionette. Like anytime she talks she talks a lot slow. It's a very calm tone, but when she's smiling, when she talks, it feels like she enjoys messing with her.
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent, insensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy. I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Oh, she went there.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings? You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react? Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
Or she was generally trying to introduce Carabina to new flavors. Maybe all that coldness is just an act, and they really actually get along. You mean she's a tsundere? She's giving off tsundere vibes. So the closed catchers get that word. Let me say again, tsundere. Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again.
Why? Why? He's not dead, is he?
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Jesus, that cup looks tiny in his hand.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Oh.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
I'm still curious. Because like we're getting further and further into the story. I think it'll probably be like next year we'll be going to. Because I think this entire story is going to be just Might-Krai, and then next year will be Shishniza. I'm curious to what this Tsaritsa's like, and what they look like as well, since she's one of the Archons.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power.
Oh.
It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
The Travis like, what the fuck, man? That was uncalled for. He says like that. What the fuck? She seems that says that, but she's the one who just caved in and agreed to help Calabina. Definitely a tsundere then.
Well, guess that's our cue to leave.
Let's go!
That might be your plan, but it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
Huh? What do you mean?
Listen.
The Wild Hunt Roar.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself?
She is a harbinger.
You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war.
I was about to say ready to explode.
Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in the weapons system.
Just be careful, okay?
Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the second floor. It'll take you right to the plains out back.
Does she mean planes by like a plane of an area or like actual like flying planes? You know, the wild planes.
Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you.
Melodrama. No, it's like that word, melodrama.
Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations. Let's see who comes out on top.
Oh fuck, I wasn't expecting this. Holy fuck, you control some robots? Fuck yeah. This This is awesome. We can control some robot mechs. I wasn't expecting this. Oh, he's getting a little closer. I'm assuming once one robot goes down, we switch to another. It's going to be one of those shenanigans. One thing I will say with I was thinking about Saturday why we do this and like just fire at shit. If we do end up finishing this act a lot sooner than expected, like say like we finish it in 2 hours, we will at least start at Act 4. Oh fuck, cannons! Oh, I love this. I can only just with the camera. So we'll see how things go. Because I'm worried I might not get a point to actually stop the game. We might end up actually finishing this. Because it's not like we couldn't do it. Because like usually with Genshin, I could have a fun of an extra hour or more between how long it actually is. So if this is 2 hours, it'll take me. Well, it will take us 3 hours to finish it up, give or take. And if there's not good stopping, well, mind you, I've exited out the game before when it's in a dialogue situation. It just takes us out of the game, but then we select the counts. Because, like I said, their new multiplayer thing doesn't really interest me that much. It's probably one of those things I'll probably dip in and out. Because although the cosmetics look good, it's just like, well, it's like I'm not going to use the character that they create in the main play, and the outside the minigame, so there isn't any real reason to have it. At least it might. Oh, sniping! Snipe! Oh, track! I wonder though if the Merla does end up being a playable Harbinger, would she be like kind of like I'm trying to think of the character. It's Ash from Overwatch. She has a giant rope called Bob, and he I think he can switch between them, or it might be part of like a special attack. Because the fact she has like colors that indicate she has a vision, even though we can't see it on her. Sometimes this civility is going to get fucked royally. Oh shit, he's getting close. I do have to say, I do like the design of the wild creatures as well. Oh, danger, 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 danger. Fine. Oh, there he is. Shit is getting real for sure. Oh wow, I'm supposed to click again.
She's not here. Where did she go?
Makes sense. Oh yeah, it would make sense. Calibrian was there, so it makes sense that's why he came.
Hey, over here, you big!
Fuck, Wad. I should swear. I didn't hear.
Moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
I've seen a little droid since it's I've already forgotten her name. Thinking. You'd think I'd remember her name by now, but nope.
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Maybe it is.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frost Moon Scions.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But it's actually kinda nice. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
Oh, Dory.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Right now.
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never faced Rarir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets.
That's what I was about to
So
say.
what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rarir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Oh, I wonder who that could be. Could it be a certain merchant who looks like a genie?
Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Trust me, she's a good person.
I mean, I would say she's a good person, but I wouldn't say she's fully a good person. Somewhere in the middle, I'd say.
Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
I'll be back. A moment later.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee.
Yeah, in real life, that's actually a bad idea. If you jump into a pool of coins, you're gonna break every fucking bone in your body. And possibly die. I'm sorry, but Scrooge McDuck lied to you. You can't swim in a pool of coins. Anyway, I need to pee. I've been holding way too long. I've been getting too engrossed in this and I'm forgetting. I need to pee. I should go and pee. So I'm going to go take a piss and get myself another glass of water. And I might stand for a bit as well because we're almost 2 hours in now. I was playing the Port Holmes theme. Sorry. I muted myself. I'll leave you with this awesome music while I go take a piss. Alrighty, I'm back. Right now I feel pretty good. Like my energy feels pretty good. Because it's not necessarily a time factor. It's more of an energy factor. And I have work there. I don't want to exhaust myself too much.
See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
Oh, naive Jehoda.
Dory Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
Sorry, the music's just so fucking good.
If you want to make it big in Might-Krai, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I first arrived in Might-Krai. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp,
had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted.
She actually, wait, is that? She actually have a tuner?
And when you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life or death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangamabe is nothing if not generous.
Yeah, for her 20% isn't a lot, or 10%.
So,
I've lost track. Oh, there you go.
You've run into some trouble. I've got everything you could possibly need, and the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the
What
Academia's
you
lab?
buying?
An ancient suit of armor dredged up from the bottom of the sea?
Sorry, that's the first thing that came out when she said that was, what you buying?
At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
Stay alive! Sorry.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
I'd say I'm getting the fuck out.
Is that so? Then we really are talking top shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Might-Krai in the near future.
Why do I feel like it's I can't. The fucking naive. Just use a fucking title. It's easier for me. Could be her. That's the only one I could think of.
If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days.
Bye.
No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Ding.
Deal.
Deal. What is it? It's like a. What is it?
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted?
Do you like
I go
flick it
back
like
to
a
bed
coin
now.
and it teleports you or something?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Is that what she wanted all along? That weird thing?
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin.
Alrighty.
After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye.
It's the name of a game that came out this year that was hot garbage.
So remember, don't be frightened. and don't make a sound.
After laying down the ground. Oh, right. Okay, didn't go.
Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
Into past memories, are we now?
I made it.
Oh, it's a chess piece, and it looks like like Anubis. I mean, some of the colors.
I don't recognize this style
Do have
of
an
architecture.
Egyptian
Must
design
be
to them.
Conrian.
Ooh.
Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings.
Usually most villains do. Does he someone like him?
Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Or is this where you get to actually control it now? Hey, we are the green cat lady. I don't know why, but why should I go around in circles? It's very amusing to me. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's do some exploring, I guess. Oh, there's our first one. I decided to step on the table. A handwritten note.
Hi, River. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime.
Is that his wife? Woman's voice for years.
P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name, but they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
Could be distraction to assume, because woman's voice, the immediate assumption would be, so I was sticking the phone in charge. It would be his wife. Okay, that's one clue.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Felindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you even eat something like that? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight? That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
alcohol. Most of what is written in the diary were mostly details of everyday life. It is clear that the author was an ordinary Conrian, or at least that's what they were passing off as one. I don't know why she's not exactly talking this out loud, but here we are. The author's handwriting doesn't reveal anything. It's nearly slowly, or in fact, it doesn't really have any.
He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
End of the note diary, you notice a page with a shallow indent along the bottom. As the previous pages have been torn out for now, it remains a mystery.
Did Rary rip it out himself?
But the pen marks like these have trace with something like to add some color. You just need to find the right angle. When Neria looks around, she sees a fine on the desk, and before long she has restored the missing words. I can feel my energy going. Sometimes standing does help some reason wake me up, but doesn't always do. So I'm hoping at least after this I'll be back in control of her, at least so I can at least stop and we can continue this Saturday. I was hoping to try and finish this act today, but I don't feel like I have any. Because I've got work later, so I want to give as much rest. I'll try and go for at least I'll try and go at least till 2, because I'm feeling tired, but I don't feel drained yet. I'm just going to read this to myself, because if I read any more lines out loud, I'm going to make myself even more tired.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool. The burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
I'm just checking stream, make sure it's not dying on me.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
Alright, so the problem is getting interesting, like, because I want to risk pushing myself too much, because that's what I'm yesterday. I went too far and I was really tired. But to have to, because what's this? Let's see. At best, we are. Looks like about an hour and 11 minutes into this, and we've got basically an hour and 16 minutes, which means that'll probably be a little longer than that for me. So even if I do go to at least 2, I don't think it would be anywhere close to being finished. Because I don't know if after we've done this we'll be like in control, or if it'll jump to like another point of being not in control of a cat. It's that decisions time. Can we? Yeah, we can't go to the thing. But it's something about like there's no other events going to the stuff later, which I don't really care that much about. Like I said, I'm not really too bothered by that. And we don't even have enough for a roll still. Oh yeah. What if I did leave? You're currently in a special story mode. If you leave, you will have to experience the contents again. So I would have to start from the beginning. There's a good chance I might do that either way if I leave the game. So I guess we'll just have to soldier through. I'll probably be fine. My work isn't too exhausting. It's just not fun being exhausted while doing it. Wait.
Dane! Oh, and, Vetiflin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
Oh, so we don't end up seeing them. We're just seeing Reverie then.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink. Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then, right?
Yay! Missed Yui's voice. Of course, I'm not going to see what they looked like.
I'm flattered.
In the past.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Oh, so the woman isn't his wife. Is this going to be like the tragic story? His wife died because something lay to the moon and he wants revenge on it because of that?
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Huh?
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh?
Huh?
What's up, Fed?
It's nothing.
Vadafulnir, Dainslift's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades? Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rerir looked like back in the day. Perfectly normal. No different from anyone else.
Is it one of those things that average guy and the whole world just decided to fuck him royally and he wants to fuck it back? And not in a sexual way.
As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
Because it's knowing how did he be. If he was just a normal human, how did he become what he was? It had to be something very bad happened to him that pushed him that way. Alright, next thing.
Celindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been? Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
So I'm fiddling with my hair. I should stop.
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vedifnir showed up today, too. You know, Dainsleif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Dainsleif mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You can be such a child sometimes, Revier. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, sorry, I got food.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Revier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
No.
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right. Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Nobodies. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedifnir and Dainsleif, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense. The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace? Celindis? It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either.
Sounds like he just jinxed it.
There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revier. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain, and that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
Turn that frown upside down.
You're right, Thelindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
I have a feeling we're going to see something very terrible happen.
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Finster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work? Let's dig a little deeper.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. Like we look here and it's his reflection. I mean, it's done by just using his model and putting it behind this mirror. Even so, stuff like this takes a lot of work to do just for a few seconds that people will be doing exactly what I'm doing, messing about in front of the fucking mirror. Wait, hang on. Oh, I can't use my attacks. Wait, no, I can't jump over. Never mind. I was going to try and do that because then it would be funny. Oh.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rahir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
Fucking hate the internet sometimes. I can't see fucking 6, 7. It said 67, but not 6, 7. It's a weird new meme, and I don't care to get what it is. I feel like at this point when it comes to memes, people just create stuff just to confuse people rather than to be, haha, funny.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Finster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. Khaenri'ah has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead—
Shit, fuck. I didn't mean to.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was...
Keep trying to see it. Okay. Oh, I even cut his. Fuck. So if you keep trying to. No, wait, that was his dialogue. What's the guy's previous talk actually in the car? Seeing the truth, choosing to. Okay. I'm in the past. Okay.
Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us—
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it.
So I did it again. Sorry. My energy really is though. Orphans like us don't get to say.
Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Oh.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing.
I mean, we don't know how old Color Bean is, but what this is just me theorizing. The theories are blowing in my brain. What if Color Bean is a descendant of these Crimson Moons who killed his wife, and he wants revenge for that? Well, his wife to be.
Take care, Rahier of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to.
And there goes my tracking again.
But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know.
His voice actor seems familiar, though.
You cannot know. The Moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share?
Maybe a bit of both?
I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Rarir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here.
Ah.
Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
Actually, it's more green than black.
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rarir. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying.
Wait, doesn't Artuna have like cross eyes?
May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of her kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Rahier of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I sigh because it's just one of those God, do we have to go through these stereotypical storytelling? Oh, someone has a secret, doesn't tell them, but someone else tells them. So that can add conflict between the other two people.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rarir, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
Oh, fuck you.
Strange. Rarier was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to Thelindis.
Wait, is she still alive? Is the kid going to say what it is, or is he just going to cut it off from there? I just have that feeling we're not going to know what the kid says afterwards.
Rarier couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
God damn, I fucking knew it! God. Don't have to tantalize me like that.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rarier's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! Seriously, that was amazing! We're not worthy. We're not worthy! I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
She's not the only one who wants to fucking know.
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now.
Of course it does.
Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stay behind to lend a hand, but feel free to head back and meet up with the others.
No situation, we're not in control of anyone yet. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Why is we... Oh, because probably the thing. It's one of those debatable things. As I said, I don't have to get ready to work until round 3. I feel fine. Like, I feel okay. Because looking at the walkthrough, we've got... like, about an hour left of this. An hour from now would be 2:30-ish. Because there's part of me who wants to risk it, but I don't want... No, I think I should do a smart decision stuff for now. It's not a problem. Oh, I can actually. Okay. Because like it shows... Because this is no longer crossed out, so I can... Okay, so that's good. So I can just do other stuff. It's just that was... I guess if I do want to. But I guess before we finish, because I don't think I've got any... Oh, hold on, maybe? Which is fine. We can always roll for her on the weekends when we get more. Yeah, that probably wasn't even remotely enough for 3 rolls. Yeah. I mean... yeah, nowhere near. Yeah, nowhere near enough. That's fine. There's always sad. Oh, I forgot to tilt the camera back and sit him back down. Yeah, like I said, I'd rather not risk it. But standard definitely seems to help a little. At least we're going more than 2 hours at least. But as I said before, and I lost track again. I'd rather not risk it because there's a part of it feels like okay. but do I really want to risk that and then be incredibly exhausted for work later? That's why I said like that once we finish most of the story-based games, I think I will stick until my sleep is properly fixed again. And stick to like one at a time, unless it's gacha stuff. And I think what I will do after we finish with Genshin, we'll start swapping out the Saturday streams. The Saturday's a day I can take that gamble of going longer than usual, because I don't obviously have work. So we'll start switching them out. Different series we'll do, so we can at least finish them. Or maybe I might put the ones that are shorter. Like, I'd be surprised if we do finish Fatal Frame next week. Let's just see if I can go to here. I can go. That's just the match things. Can I go to the world? I figure we could just show you, if anyone's curious to what it's like, the PvE thing. Oh wait, I know how it's done. I go on the map, and then where are we on the map here first? Oh, we're in the corner there. Interesting. Let's see. What happens if I try to? No, that's not. My brain really is fucked right now. Yeah, it'd be this. Nope, that's that. That's not it. Oh, it's not actually on the map. Like, it's... Huh. Interesting, because these are all the nations, obviously, and then... Because that's that. That's a teapot, so I can't actually... But can I, like... Let's just go to lobby. Process. Oh, there we go. Ah, here we go. So I just have to click go to lobby. Oops, I just realized I kind of fucked up there, because I should have probably went a little ahead and grabbed that fast travel point. Because I'm pretty sure I can't just... But yeah, this is... Wait, the fuck was that? I saw that. Oh, that's the orb thing. No, this is basically it. Like, nothing terribly special, because it's just this hub world, and that's it. It's fairly big, but not very big. So I was fiddling around with it off stream for a bit. Is there actually a button just to straight up believe so I dropped myself where I last was? You know what I figured out? I'm being stupid, and I'm forcing myself when I should be stopped right now, because I am starting to feel a little tired. But as I said before, we will continue this on Saturday, because even though there's about an hour left, like I said before, it's probably gonna be longer than an hour. And plus that, if even it does take us an hour, we can at least start Act 4, at least. But yeah, so with that aside, I appreciate everyone who stopped by. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow with some Digimon. Oh, actually, there is one thing. It's clicked in bed. We'll be doing Digimon time stories to more Digimon time stranger, not time stories. Digimon story time strangers. But someone's coming to fix the cupboard door in the kitchen. Someone will also be here, but I'm not sure if they're going to be here all the time. So I'm going to have to, like... It's one of those things I don't have to be there the whole time. I just got to keep my ears open. So you will have to be prepared that I might have to dip out of the stream for a bit, because they never give us an exact time they come. It's always from 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. So it's whenever that time is. So yeah. Or stream might be delayed because of that, because I might have to like answer the door and see them. But hopefully I shouldn't have to, and we can just stream tomorrow. So that said, I will see you tomorrow. I almost forgot about that.